What's up, YouTube? Gemini 13 here, back with another airport update of Charlotte Douglas. Again, from the last video, there's a few minor things that have been added. One new model added to the video, and then just some extra planes have been inserted and moved around, of course, to keep it different from the last one, obviously. Anyways, we'll get started over here on the A concourse. Now, the first one I'll actually start with, this is kind of a special plane that I threw in. This is the JetBlue A320 Vets in Blue. This aircraft flew from JFK to Charlotte on flight 1119 and then went back to New York on flight 1118. The reason I inserted this was because it had a substitution on, I want to say it was December 28th, I want to say. 28th or, I think it was the 28th, because, no. It was the 27th because I went to the Hornets game the next night. So it was the 27th of December. This 320 came in here. So I thought it'd be cool to, put in the video since Charlotte doesn't receive a scheduled A320 aircraft on a regular basis from either JFK or Boston. So I thought it'd be a nice excuse to throw this one in since I had an opportunity to go out to the airport and see that airplane come in. But anyways, just to keep it with the times, this was JetBlue flight 1119 inbound to Charlotte, and then it's going to go out as 1118 to New York John F. Kennedy. And then I'll go on the other side. Lighting's a little better. It's getting a little dark here. But here's the Southwest 737-800 in the Canyon Blue heading out to Nashville. And the Frontier A320 with nonstop service to Orlando. Air Canada Jazz CRJ200 to Toronto. United A320 with service to Chicago O'Hare. And then United A319 with service to Denver. I don't know what I just kicked, but whoops. Two Deltas, 319 heading to Salt Lake City, and then the Delta 717 with service to Detroit. I already covered that. If you didn't see the last video, this is a new addition. I'm very, I always love adding stuff like this, so it was, nothing too complicated, just balsa wood cut, and, just found these somewhere else, and then designed my own gray, which didn't take too long, honestly. I just kind of went through a palette and just which one looked best for the tarmac. And yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I'm actually thinking about even taking this up to college with me so I can just kind of set whatever planes I want up there just to have something to look at, because I bring my 1 to 200 scale models with me just to showcase. But I always love having just a really realistic 1 to 400 airport setup going. So here's a Dash 8-100 with nonstop service to Chattanooga. And then we have an American Airlines A319 with service to Havana, which is a newly service that begun on November 28th. American did acquire a slot from Charlotte to Havana from here. They also do Miami. I can't remember if they do JFK or not, but anyways, here's a U.S. Airways Express, and I kind of covered in my last video. I don't have any American models. I'm very picky because they made one, but it was operated by Envoy. But I need PSA ones. But if they came out with one, if it wasn't in PSA, I'll just say whatever because I need the plane. But anyways, CRJ700 with nonstop service to Melbourne, Florida. And here's the Donald's 757-200, 752 with service to LaGuardia. Southwest 737-700 inbound from Baltimore, and it'll be outbound to Chicago Midway. JetBlue E190, flight 1445 just came in from Boston, and we'll head back out to Boston as flight 1446. Got an American Eagle Embraer 145. I don't know why that wasn't supposed to be. Sorry about that. Anyways, Embraer 145 to Greenville Spartanburg. Now, it used to be Greenville Spartanburg was our only, Springfield, Missouri was our only Embraer 145 route on the, like I said, on the 145s, but just recently Piedmont started that up now, so they're going to be adding more over time as they eventually replace all the Dash 8s. We'll eventually just be, have a little handful of 145s going in and out. I prefer my CRJs, but it's nice to see a different jet flying into Charlotte because we don't really get the E145s, to be honest with you. But here's Air Wisconsin CRJ200 with service up to Milwaukee, and then we have a CRJ900 US Air Express. I know it's not paying anymore. This is Mesa. That's over in Dallas now, but this guy's heading up to Madison, Wisconsin. Got a Delta MD-88 just pulling off the runway after a flight from Atlanta. Park at the gate Alpha 5, and then head back over to Atlanta. And then No time wasted. U.S. Airways, American 319 rolling down the runway with service to Nashville. And then heading down over here, American Eagle Embraer 170 with service to Indianapolis. Delta MD-90 with service to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Federal Express MD-10-30 with service to Memphis. And then American Eagle CRJ-900 with service to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got the Allegheny 319 with service to Pittsburgh. Got the U.S. Airways 321 with service to Las Vegas. I'll get a nice, actually I'll come over here and get a nice camera angle because I think or a nice little spot because I think got the sun on my backside here, so I'll just kind of let that sit there. So I'll kind of just run through all the planes real quick and then I'll give everybody just a good view of everything. So in the farthest right side of your screen, you'll see the America West Heritage 319. That aircraft will be heading over to Wilmington, and we got a 319 standard colors, which is right down there. That guy's heading up to Detroit, and then the PSA 319, which is just a little more down the left there, heading to Jacksonville. American 738 with service to Newark, and then the TWA Heritage, which is getting kind of hard to see because it's kind of far down there. But that 738 is heading over to Houston, and then they'll be heading back to Charlotte, and then to San Juan, and then there's an American E190 down there, far down there, with service to Philadelphia. And then right in front of us, we got the Lufthansa A330-300 with service to Munich. We've got the American Airlines A330-200. The next two are going to both be 200s here. This guy's heading over to Cancun, and then right here to London. Now, both our London flights are actually on A330-300s, but I don't have the luxury of two A330-300s in the American colors, and I wanted to use the one for Frankfurt because it just got upgraded December 10th, I believe. But this is American Airlines Flight 704, American Airlines 704 Heavy with service to Frankfurt. Now, I would actually buy more of these, but they're going to start retiring the 300 over time. So it's very sad because I love the A330-300. As much as I do want to buy more of these planes, I'm not going to because by the time I get everything all in business, then plane's going to be, the more I get, the less that will start to get taken off. You kind of know what I mean by that. But I'm definitely going to get another 330-200. It's still very hard to see not the future or aka outlook of Charlotte's airport for American, but I think the hardest part for me is to judge what aircraft is going to be servicing my European flights over the next few years. Because when you pull out A330-300s from Charlotte, so in the summertime, Charlotte gets A330-300 service to both double daily to London. Frankfurt's an A330-300. Rome's an A330-300. Paris, Charles de Gaulle is, it's been an A330-300 for a couple months when it was in service, but usually it's an A330-200. So that's basically 4 to 5 A330-300s that will be operated by a different aircraft once retirement has happened for the A330-300. So my speculation, I think the London flights will go maybe one 777 and then a 330-200, for the double daily. Rome, 763 or 333, or I'm sorry, 222. I'm not. Charlotte, we might get a 333 maybe 10 years down the road when we get more premium demand up in the front of the aircraft out of Charlotte once the city starts growing. We're going to be a major city in Charlotte. We're already proven that already. But Paris, A330-200. So I guess honestly, from my speculation, I think it'd probably be a good idea for myself to start getting a couple more A330-200s. I don't even have enough right now because when the summer season starts back up, Dublin's a 330-200. Paris is a 330-200/300. Barcelona's a 330-200. Madrid's a 330-200. So even by that measurement, I don't even have enough 200s by then anyways. And, it's still light as it is right now with all the merger planes, being repainted from U.S. Airways to American. And I'm, not even close to having that converted yet. So, obviously, Gemini just hasn't helped with not making any 321s in the wing fence yet, or 320s in the wing fence yet. They made 319s, and I've already started trying to buff those up. But then with school and everything, and not wanting to spend a whole lot of money on 1 to 400 scale models, that's kind of it's going to be a long process. So enough of my rambling. Again, I'm going to try to continue to provide videos throughout the semester. I'm bringing a few planes up that I haven't reviewed before. There's a lot that I haven't reviewed, so I'll try to make some of those videos while I'm up in school, so I can still provide content over the semester until spring break, and I'm back here, and then I'll get this thing started again. But in the meantime, still got a line of videos for you guys. So just, stay tuned. I mean, I'm not going to say what day I'm going to upload these videos because life happens. So, but just stay tuned. There's going to be plenty of content, throughout the semester and ongoing years, I guess. But thank you for watching.